Good morning. It is 10:45 a.m. I have zero motivation to make this video right now, but do it. I'm gonna tell you guys along for a full day of if it fits your macros, lean bulking. I did eat breakfast already. I had 1 cup of oatmeal, just very simple, quick oats. I had 1 serving of peanut butter in my oatmeal, 1 serving of berries, and then I put one of these bad boys in there. I don't track these because it's literally 0 calories, but 1 packet of stevia for the little sweetness action. All right, ladies and germs, what we have right there is about 1 pound of chicken. I'm gonna let that defrost. Right now, I'm also gonna have a little bit of, I'm gonna have one of these Rise protein bars. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of these. These things are the jam. There's only 3 ingredients in here, 20 grams of protein, almonds, honey, and whey protein powder. So I'm gonna have one of these, see where the day takes us. Have a gnarly texture, but I like them. Thick boys.
We better find out his registration for school next semester.
I don't want to know.
Pink lady apple. Your hair looks so perfect. It's like a wave.
I just saved his ass, dude.
But I don't even know what classes I need. Dude, should I go?
How you feel, dude?
I feel like dumb. My head is throbbing.
You should definitely go. And Sumner, I think Sumner is gonna do the registration too.
Yeah, I think we're just talking about how ironic it is that when you start putting yourself out there, you start making these videos, you get a little more vulnerable. A lot of times you get made fun of it. I mean, I've had people say negative things about making videos and spreading ideas, but the irony is that I think almost everyone wants to do this. They want to be able to be vulnerable and share what's on their mind and be open and transparent. But a lot of people don't have for freaking cojones to do it. Fascinating. If you guys are ever in a position when you are instantly, like your first reaction is to hate on something, or you see something, you instantly are like, oh God, F that. Really take a step back and reflect and think about it. Why are you so negative towards something, especially towards someone that you don't even know or something that you're not even familiar with? And so I think a lot of times if you look deeper and you look within yourself, it's usually some level of jealousy or wanting to do that same thing. And a lot of times our first reaction, we just try to write it off or be negative towards something. And it's not fair to yourself mainly because you're missing out, and it's not fair to the other person. And so it's just ironic when you see people instantly pass negativity. On a totally different note, we're about to pull up at Fuchs' house. We're gonna do some school related nonsense, signing up for classes next semester, all that. Have you ever heard of keyboards that do this? They make so much goddamn noise.
What is that? It just react faster. It bounce back right away.
It's like a freaking piano.
Gaming keyboards, man.
Alright guys, done with that. Just did the enrollment. Go play Madden.
You're working.
Let's go play Madden. Let's go play Madden. I'm gonna beat Fuka Madden.
Cheating, boy.
Fuchs been cheating. I'm done with this game. I just looked down and realized that my shoe looks like that. Funny thing is, I probably will keep these shoes until they literally fall off my feet. I think that's just the kind of guy I am. Like, I don't ever buy unnecessary things, ever. I got these bad boys, $4 from a Goodwill, and I'm gonna wear them until they fall off my feet. All right, guys, back from Fuchs' house, back from getting my ass kicked at Madden, did some schoolwork, and I'm freaking starving. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook up my chicken, but in the meantime, I'm gonna have a Fiber 1 bar peanut butter flavor, because if you guys know, I'm addicted to peanut butter. You know I'm stocked up on these. I got boxes on boxes. So these are really good, 150 calories. They're super filling because of the fiber. If you guys don't know, fiber, protein, and volume are the 3 best ways to fill yourself up. Fat's not really one of them. People say fat is really filling. Fat's actually surprisingly not that filling. When you guys are on a cut, you wanna actually make sure that you're getting in fibrous foods, you're getting in big volume meals, so that's vegetables or salads or big stir fries and protein. I'm gonna cook that up. Here's the goods right there. We got a little corn. We got about what looks like a little less than 1 pound of chicken now, but when I put it in the pan, it looked like 1 pound, but I don't think it is. I didn't actually weigh that out. When I'm bulking, I'm not uber precise, but I'm gonna say a little less than 1 pound of chicken. I'm gonna divide this up into 2 meals. I got 1 cup of rice over there. All right guys, that is lunch. I got 1 cup of spinach in there, half a cup of dry rice, half a pound of chicken, and 1 serving of organic cheddar cheese on top. No. Just finished up that meal. Miss Heineman and myself are gonna go get a green juice, and we're gonna take Kona.
He's gonna buy me a salad.
And we're gonna take a little Kona James. Come on, Papa. Take this real quick. I'm about to do a sick trick. Oh. The more I practice them, the worse I get. Hello. Let's go, boy. James back there. We just pulled up at the juice caboose. We're gonna get some green juices. Oh God, not working. Oh, that's embarrassing. What's up guys, we are back at the casa. I wanted to elaborate a little bit on what I was talking about this morning. When I picked up this camera, I had no motivation, I had no drive to make a video, and yet I still made a video today. Why is that, and is that a good thing? Well, here are my thoughts. Before I tell you my thoughts, let me sit down. So here are my thoughts. I think one of the biggest points, one of the biggest sticking points for people is not their abilities, not their lack of talent, it's not the fact that they don't have the means necessary to do something amazing. What it comes down to is actually sticking to something. It's about fucking seeing something to the end. This is a skill that nearly no one possesses, and at times I don't possess this either. But something that I've used to build this up is going to the gym, and I know that sounds kind of cheesy. But for me, the gym is something that it's not a means to an end. It's a place to develop myself on all levels. And something that I've learned about going to the gym is that the days that you don't feel like going, the days that you feel like the last thing you want to do is go pick up some iron and move heavy weights around, it's exactly the day that you need to go to the gym. And those are the times that really count. And not because it's the gains that you're gonna get or the muscle that you're gonna build from that workout. It's about building that mental muscle of doing something that you know you need to do even when you don't want to do it. Because here's the thing, humans have this very interesting ability of always creating these worst case scenarios that feel so much worse than they are. For example, me picking up this camera this morning, I had zero idea what I was gonna talk about. I didn't feel motivated, I didn't feel passionate about picking it up, and I thought this whole video was gonna suck and be a bust. But once you get into it, you catch this second wind and all of a sudden it becomes effortless. And I can look back on so many workouts where I haven't wanted to go to the gym and I end up going to the gym, and you know, 30 minutes into it, you catch this second wind and you start catching your stride and the workout takes momentum, and then it's an amazing workout. And so what happens a lot of times is we get in our own way. We create these worst case scenarios and we tell ourselves, oh, I don't want to do it today. No, not today. And we don't do it. And what that does is that just fortifies and builds up this excuse making, which we all have, which leads us nowhere. One of the ways that I see this happening all the time is on YouTube in particular. There are so many guys out there with better bodies than me, who have more experience than me, they know more than I do, but they will never reach an audience and never spread their message and have an impact because it comes down to their lack of consistency. They can't fucking see something to the end. I see it within my friends. So many of my friends want to start making videos and getting their ideas out there. They won't even start, let alone see it to the end. And so my advice to you guys is use the gym as a way to build up and fortify that mental muscle, taking action. Go on the days that you don't want to go. Get your ass out of the house and to the gym and just build that up, and that way you can apply this to all facets of your life. All right, that is the second half of that chicken and rice. Looks way less appetizing this time around, but I'm gonna enjoy this. This is my third meal today. After that juice, I haven't had anything, so super stoked to enjoy this. I'm gonna get cracking on editing the first part of this video. We got Jeff in the kitchen too. He's cooking up some vegan gains. Zach's cooking up some cell phone gains or something like that. So there are my current macros. As you guys can see, I have a lot of fat to fill in and a lot of carbs. So what I'm gonna have right now is 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, so 1 serving, and we're gonna plug that in there. Ooh, that's out of focus. You see what time it is? It is 6:44 and I'm about to have my last meal. The reason I'm having my last meal so early is because, as a lot of you guys know, I intermittent fast even when I'm bulking, because there's a plethora of health reasons, and if you're into working out, you need to be doing intermittent fasting, in my opinion, whether you're cutting or you're bulking, but different video. The reason that I'm cutting it so early is that way when I wake up tomorrow, I can have my first meal at about 10 o'clock, which is gonna give me a solid fasting window. So for my last meal, I'm having 2 servings of the Simply granola from Quaker Oats. Bomb, I'll get that at Costco. Having 1 serving of this Costco Greek yogurt, and yes, I did drizzle melted peanut butter on top of my freaking yogurt. Like, what? Who does that? Who does that, Anthony? A savage. An absolute savage with no soul who's here to conquer the world, aka me. Besides the point, guys. So I'm gonna enjoy this last meal. I will round this up. That makes no sense. I'll wrap this up and show you guys my macros in just a minute after I enjoy this delicious meal. This is the end of the day. Let me show you guys my macros. So we end up with 417 grams of carbs, 107 grams of fat, and 211 grams of protein. Bunch of funny guys over here, huh? All right, now let me film my video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, be sure to subscribe. The whole intention of making this video is to show you guys that you can bulk, you can eat foods that you enjoy if you allow it to fit your macros. And hopefully, all in all, you guys just got some entertainment out of this. I enjoyed sharing my day with you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.